how we end loneliness and isolation in North Yorkshire this morning, because I've made it my mission. We've been hearing this morning about the group in North Yorkshire that has people referred by their GPs because loneliness is really bad for your health. Let's chat to a couple of people involved in the Memory Lane music group. Jenny Harden is the new volunteer for Revival, the charity we heard from before the travel news. And Ruth Hannah is one of the musicians from Musical Memories. Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
First of all, Jenny, you got involved following your dad's diagnosis with dementia, didn't you?
That's correct, yes. Yes, it was my first time actually volunteering yesterday with Memory Lane Music Afternoon. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Loved it. It's great to see everybody enjoying singing along and having a great time.
So you went along with your dad was there as well?
No, my dad wasn't there with me. He lives in a care home, and what I wanted to do was just go along and to provide an extra pair of hands to help see what it was all about. And hopefully I'm going to bring my dad along next time. So yeah, and it's great.
Oh, what did you get out of it personally yesterday?
Just engaging and connecting with local people living in the area, just connecting and hearing their stories. They were just it's really great to talk to people and to hear them sing and just having a laugh. It was just great.
Do you mind me asking what kind of stories you were told while you were there?
Yeah, they were telling me all about, for example, there was a couple there, they met many years ago, and they were telling me how they met, and they were telling me all about the amazing life that they went to live in Nigeria, and it was just really great for them to actually share their life experiences with me, which we had over a cup of tea. It was just wonderful.
Oh, it's lovely, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for with Kay's Cakes, just an excuse really to get together and have a chinwag and have a brew.
Absolutely, and it's great. It's great for people to share the stories, for their own well-being, and it gets them out. It gets them out of the house, and as you were saying, it does actually help people, physically and keeps them mentally active, and being involved in the local community.
Let's bring Ruth in. Ruth Hannah, she's one of the musicians from Musical Memories. Ruth, what kind of a difference do you think groups like the Memory Lane Music Group make?
Well, we see people's faces back of singing, and
we've got a little problem with Ruth's line there. It's a bit difficult to hear her, so we'll try and get her back in just a moment. I think what she was saying there, Jenny, was that they see so many people and then they see the smile on the faces when they start to sing.
Absolutely, yeah, and I know my dad, he absolutely loves singing. He always has done, right the way throughout his life, and even now he just loves a good old sing song. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to bring him along at one of the next sessions.
What difference would you think that it might make to your dad?
Oh, it just make him just feel great and happy, and maybe able to chat amongst new people, and it just makes such a great difference to his daily life, really. So, and I'm always looking for new opportunities, for him to engage and feel stimulated and just to feel valued.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Just trying to spread the word about different groups, because there are so many, but people don't actually know about them. So if we can help spread that message, that would be great. Do you think if there's someone listening that would fancy coming along to Kay's Cakes, but they're a little bit apprehensive about it, what would you say to them?
Oh, absolutely. Go along. See if you can bring a friend. Just go along, give it a try, and why not?
Yeah, you never know who you might meet. I think we've got Ruth back. Are you there, Ruth?
I am, yes, I'm on the landline.
Oh, there you are. So, Ruth, you're one of the musicians in the Musical Memories.
Yeah.
You were just saying what kind of a difference the group makes to people.
Well, yeah, we are looking out on people as we're playing, and they're all singing back at us, and we can see the smiles on their faces and the real engagement. And also because we don't see them every day, but we maybe see people once a week or something, we can see the improvement over time in just the way they sit, the way they look up, the way they interact with us and also with other people. We can see the sort of friendships developing over time as well. Some of our ladies have developed so much friendships that they go off to lunch together, or they go off for a coffee after, and it's just wonderful to see.
Oh, that's so lovely to hear. Why did you want to get involved in it in the first place?
Because I've always known how wonderful music is for all sorts of things. It's great for memory, great for you physically in terms of your breathing and also relieving stress. But then when you're singing with other people, something else happens. It's that feeling of togetherness. And it doesn't matter if you're no good at singing. It really doesn't matter, because there'll always be somebody there who's passable. And we all just sing together, and it's that real feeling of just being involved in something together. So when my dad left me a lot of music when he died, I thought, I'm going to put this to good use. And so we sing all sorts of things from sort of the 1880s to the 1980s. And all sorts of people come along to our groups. It isn't just older people, because as you said, loneliness can affect anybody. And, we've had single parents come along, mums with babies, carers, people who've got long-term illnesses. And, if a neighbour spots somebody that's a bit lonely or hasn't been out of the house much, it's great if they can say, I'll come along with you and I'll bring you along. And we've had that happen in our groups, and it's wonderful.
So tell me, when's the next one?
Well, they're all next week. It's usually every other week. All our groups, Kirby Moorside, Pickering, Helmsley and Moulton, are every other week. So next week they'll be on, usually 11 till 12.
Lovely. Oh, well, thank you so much for spending the time telling us about it this morning. Thank you, Ruth. And Jenny, thank you as well to you. From the group that's been set up, Revival, and they're involved in the Memory Lane Music Group. And like she said, they run those groups, and the next one will be next week. If you want more details, you want to find out more, then get in touch with me and I'll pass all that information on to you. 01904 641 641.